All right, guys, it is a beautiful morning. I'm here at Indy Motorsports Park in the middle of Arizona, Wilcox, Arizona. The racetrack is just right over there. I was on the racetrack yesterday, had a great time riding the new ST bikes. Wait a minute, let me show you this. You see the shirt? FL. For those who know, they know. You know what it is. If you ain't gliding, then you ain't riding. And yesterday, there was plenty of glides. But it was an awesome day yesterday. We have a new Road Glide ST and a new Street Glide ST, and I want to just kind of give you a walk around and show you both of the bikes and talk about how they differ from a Street Glide Special. The fleet just keeps on growing. Check this out. Road Glide on the left side, Street Glide on the right side, and then the pack of glides right here. One day this will be my garage. All right, but until then, let's take a look at these bikes. On the left side, you see the Road Glide. Beautiful motorcycle. And on the right side here, you see the Street Glide. Let's start with the Street Glide this time. 2022 Street Glide in Gauntlet Gray. Beautiful bike. Now, what's different between this Street Glide ST and a Street Glide Special? Let's start at the very beginning and we'll work our way to the back. Right here, you'll notice the gold or bronze wheels. That is exclusive to the ST models. The ST models are also going to have this short fender here instead of the longer fender that you get on the Street Glide Special and the Street Glide Standard. The ST models are going to be blacked out, Daymaker headlamp, but you don't have LED lights right here. Still no LED lights. And you have the small engine guard. I always call them crash guard, but nobody wants them to call it crash guard. Call it a small engine guard there, just like you have on the Special. The biggest thing that you're going to notice is this big 117 sitting in the middle of the frame there. The 117 used to be for the Milwaukee 8s. They used to be just exclusive for CVOs. The Special has a 114. The Special being a 114, the Standard being a 107. And CVO, if you wanted CVO, you had to get a 117. Well, now with the ST, you can get a 117. See the 117, you got the heavy breather there, the bronze accent right here, blacked out. This Harley-Davidson badge logo right here, it was their first Harley-Davidson racing logo, so that's pretty cool. The drop H right there, that's cool. And then, if you notice right here, we'll go up to the top. It has the same navigation, gas cap on the right side, just like the Specials. It has your RDRS, has cruise control. Someone said that they didn't have cruise control, so yeah, I'm confirming it. It does have cruise control. I used it yesterday. Navigation screen, gauges are the same, speakers are the same. You come on down, and you come back here, and you look. You see the seat here? So you have the seat. But right here, something's missing. You don't have a back pillion or a seat for the passenger. So you have this nice, smooth fender right there. And that's cool looking. Some people might want to put a full seat on it. I would be one of them people. And they have this really cool Road Glide 131 inside. And I'll show you that just in just a minute. If you only have a solo seat, you don't need rear pegs if you don't have a rear seat. So the rear pegs are missing. Now here's where it gets interesting. In the back, you have the short bags. Why do you have the short bags on the motorcycle? Well, for one thing, this bike is an ST. The suspension has been lifted up 1 inch higher in the rear, and that helps you to have more ground clearance, to have a better lean angle on the motorcycle. So if you're out doing Harley-Davidson hooligan stuff, you need the higher suspension. We know all the Donner Bros out in California, they lift those bikes up. My bike is lifted up, and in my opinion, when the bike is lifted up and you no longer have that slant in the back like you used to have on Street Glide Specials and Standards, it turns in better. It just feels like it turns better to me, in my opinion. You still have the regular shocks. You do not have O-Lings. O-Lings are available on this motorcycle that you can get from the parts catalog. Screaming Eagle O-Lings. Check that out. So with remote reservoir, that'd be cool. So you have the shorter bags because you're going to lean this motorcycle over. It's an ST. It's made to ride that way, right? you have the third brake light. Well, the dedicated brake light. The specials, you have just these right here that are brake and turn and run. Now you have a third brake light. All the Canadian street glides used to have third brake lights like that. So now, and then the Electric Glide Standard had a third brake light, but you get a cool smoke looking lens third brake light. But you still don't have LEDs right there. Those amber lenses, they'll be going in the trash if I get an SD. Both sides of the bags, you have reflectors. They'll be going in the trash if I get an SD. The tri-bar delete, so you have the short style fender. No more tri-bar. For those who don't know what a tri-bar is, that's those three lights that used to be on the back of the fender. Now, so the bike's lifted up and you have the fender up a little bit more. Some people call it a mullet delete. Some people call it a little bobtail. If you look here, you don't have any filler panels. That's kind of like a Road King, or maybe even the Electric Glide Standard might be like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Ultra, Road Glide Ultra is like that. There's no antenna on the back of this. You don't see an antenna because it has an internal antenna, so you don't have to worry about that. That's the first thing I did on my bike. I took that antenna off. It didn't even make it from the showroom floor without taking the antenna off. And then we're going right here to the Road Glide. The only difference is on the Road Glide, from tank forward, you have a fixed fairing. We went over that in the video, fixed fairing. The bikes are exactly the same, but tank forward, it's a fixed fairing. When you turn the bars, the fairing stays straight. Street Glide, when you turn the bars, the fairing moves with the handlebars. Some people might think that the Street Glide is better. Some people might think that the Road Glide is better. I know that the Street Glide is better, but put that in comments below. Y'all say whatever you want, you know what I mean? If you like the Road Glide better, then we'll try to fix that and get you back on the Street Glide. 117, more than enough power on the track, more than enough power running around the canyon roads. But for those who want a little extra, such as myself, or those who just want a little extra, you can always put a cam in that 117 and get that thing just making great numbers just with a cam swap. Well, cam, exhaust, and a tune. Really good numbers off of that with a 117. I got several friends who's done that. However, for those who want a little extra, we have this right here. The new 2022 Road Glide ST in Vivid Black with a 131 Screaming Eagle. Now guys, I want to show you this seat right here. You see that seat? I rode this bike yesterday and that seat is really comfortable. It's more like my motorcycle. That's what I'm used to this, okay? On the track yesterday, the only time that I really could use that more torque, well, I could feel it. I didn't have to downshift as much, you know. I mean, you come out the corner really hot with a 131, but you feel it on the straight. You just rolling that throttle and that thing just goes. Check out this bronze windshield, shorty windshield. That looks good. 131 Screaming Eagle heavy breather. Big Screaming Eagle breather on this thing. That thing is just looks like it's just snorting in all kind of air, right? LEDs. Screaming Eagle badges right there. Screaming Eagle here, 131 there. And these grips, which look really cool, they match the bike. They're from the Endgame collection. Check those out. And look at the floorboards and the brake pedal. And then you have the Screaming Eagle exhaust. So I have Oleans on my motorcycle. Screaming Eagle and Oleans had partnered together. And now you have some Oleans shocks on the rear of this bike. Remote reservoir. Oleans shocks. Screaming Eagle badge on the side too, by the way, on the primary cover. But back to the Oleans shocks. Check those out. That look good hanging off the back of that bike. I cannot show you a 131 and not start it up. You mind if I start that bike for him? Okay, so I'm gonna start this motorcycle up and let you hear what it sounds like. So there it is, guys, a cold start on a 131. right, guys, so that's it. That is my comparison of the Street Glide ST and the Road Glide ST, and this Road Glide ST with the 131 on it. I'm directly in the sun again. I don't know, I always film it, the sun's right there. But anyway, both of them are beautiful bikes. Just something about this Vivid Black, even though I like the Gauntlet Gray or Gunship Gray, both of these bikes are beautiful bikes. FL family, you see the shirt. If you ain't gliding, then you ain't riding. I want to thank everybody at Indy Motorsports Park. I had a fantastic time hanging out. Everyone from Harley-Davidson and you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when all videos are available. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Keep gliding. And as always, have a blessed day.